to take a couple minutes. Know that we have still a busy afternoon, and I'm thankful for everything that I've got to hear already this morning. And like Brother Joe, thankful for everything that I got to witness. I hope that for what few minutes that I would stand up here, it seemed like that over this weekend that so many things have gone through my mind and worrying, Brother Chris, just which way to go, and worrying, Lord, not surely I can pick out a couple things that I've preached before and say, okay, just preach that. But I thought, Lord, it's not what I think needs to be preached, Lord, but what do they need this morning? We had a service a couple weeks ago, and at the end of it, I would have said, well, we had a good one. And see, but there was a man sitting in the front, and he was about crying through the whole thing. And he hugged me, and he said, man, did we have an awesome meeting. He said, from the start to the finish. I thought it's up to you today on if you want to have it.
That's right.
If you've come hungry, then guess what you're going to eat this morning. If you come thirsty, then you're going to get you a drink this morning. But you know, this morning I can't help sometimes. But when I come to this little church, Brother Chris, I can't help but think a little bit about just where God has brought us from and all the good things that He's done sometimes. You know, last weekend I said when I got up in our little stands, I said about 16 years ago, I said, Brother Chris, he called me over and he had a little talk with me and he said, Bob, I'm going to put you up this morning. He said, and I said, and the fear was all over me, and I looked at him with fear, and I said, Chris just looked at me, and he said, Bob, you get out, you get up, and you pour your heart out. I said, and I guess 16 years later, I don't feel like I do much more than that. All I know to do is stand before you and pour my heart out and tell you the good things that God has done for me. See, sis, sometimes fear will move upon the preacher and we worry. Guess what? I'm not worried about stumbling in front of you. Sis, I know you love me anyways. Whether I do good or whether I feel like I fall. But the one thing that I want to do is lift the name of my Lord. See, I believe that God, He wants to bless His children this morning. He wants to bless the minister. But sometimes it's not always easy to let Him sometimes. Brother, but guess what? My God, He's a giving God this morning. And He's a loving God. Brother, who loves to pour His Spirit out. Brother, one time, back in this old Bible, there was a man named Joseph. Brother, there was this man named Joseph, a young boy. And it said he was given to his father of late age, and brother, and his father, he loved him. But it said his brothers, they seen that love and it turned to jealousy in them. And they worried and they conspired. Brother, and God gave that boy a dream that was awful hard. Even to his father's hearing, said that I dreamed a dream last night that all of you would be bowing before you. Brother, and it rubbed them all the wrong way. So much so that they conspired against this man. And they sold him. Thought we'll kill him first, but no. Said let's sell him into slavery. Brother, and this man, this boy who was felt nothing but love. No doubt he felt real good about himself. He had a father. Loved him more than he felt like couldn't love him anymore. Brother, but just like that, everything in his life changed. And he found himself bound and being carried into a strange land. But I love the words that always accompanied every time tragedy struck, but yet
right there.
Yeah.
And then you cut sure to go.
But that man's wife began to look at Joseph, began to make advances, and when he denied her,
Yeah.
brother, and he found himself one more time
In prison.
sitting, and Potiphar knew that no doubt he was being deceived, but had to go through with it.
Yeah.
But yet it still says, yet God was still with Joseph.
Amen.
Yeah.
Always said it that way, but I thought, but yet,
Even in
Joseph felt love from his father. Felt good inside, and when he found himself bound and sold into slavery, yet he still kept his eyes upon the Lord. He must have. And brother, when he was elevated, yet God was still with him. But Joseph was still with the Lord. I see in these things because this man was in prison and even knew of the Lord, brother. But guess what? Time had passed. So much time had passed, but there was two men began to tell of a dream, brother, and he began to explain it to him.
Yeah.
Told him, butler, in 3 days you'll be released. Explained this dream to him, and I'm trying to rush through it a little bit. And brother, and explained that dream, and he said, when you are restored, you remember me to the king.
Yeah.
You tell the king about me and remember me down here.
Yeah.
Brother, and in time past, brother, and I guess he hadn't remembered him.
No.
Brother, until Pharaoh, he had himself a dream.
Oh, yeah.
Brother, and in remembrance comes back to that butler. Brother, and he told him of this man named Joseph.
Yeah.
And brother told him about a man who God was with. And brother, and then Joseph found himself before the king. And brother, and then he began to explain that dream. God was right there with them.
Yeah, always. The whole time.
I know that things happen in life. Sometimes we just don't quite understand it. Heard of a great example last night of things that happened, sis, that, you know what? No doubt every one of us since last night thought about what she said yesterday.
Yeah.
Thought about what would I say? What could I tell you that maybe you could bring back and that you would give comfort? See, God's people, we love one another.
Yeah.
God give us something placed down in our hearts that when we hear a little bit of hurt and a little bit of trials, we want to grab one another and we want to lift each other up. God give us that, brother, if you'll let him, sis. And no doubt we've all thought about these things all night long, and I wish that I had the golden answer to take back, but I just thought, and maybe that's why it made me think of Joseph, a little bit of man who just was trying to serve the Lord and walk. His father trained him up in the scriptures. While his brothers were out working in the field, his father said, no, you're going to stay in the book, and knowing of God, but yet watch all these things befall him.
Yeah.
I got news. Joseph found himself ruler. Found himself ruler right below the king and all of his family, with a great famine came before him. And when he thought those brothers that sold him into slavery, he thought, I've got him now. Even conspired a great big plan before him. That he would capture him, that he would have him. Kept one of the brothers and told him, go and get the rest of your family. And brother, when his plan had came time, when everything was set just right, when he could have took them and he could have killed them, it said that he began to, he demanded everybody to go out of the room but his family. And it said that he cried before him and he said, it is me, Joseph, who you sold into slavery. He said, not that you sold into slavery, but God had a plan for me, that I would save our family. He said, you did not sell me, but God sent me. Sometimes when trials are on us, we don't understand it. around is what we think we need.
Satisfaction.
It's so temporal. It's so temporary.
Yeah.
I build people homes for a living. And like that brother preached, it's a good feeling when you build, when you can save and you can plan for that home. I built some big homes for people. And I know that they're happy and I feel good doing it.
Yeah.
But do you know, Brother Joe, if I would go back and see them a year or two later, and I would say, how is it? Do you know that someone look at me and they say, man, I love this big home.
Yeah.
But it sure is a whole lot to clean.
Yeah.
It sure is a whole lot to take care of.
Yeah, we found
Mother,
that
we
out.
think, how shiny is that car? Go and talk to them in 5 years.
Yeah.
That shine, it's not so bright anymore. Those seats are not quite so clean. The kids have spilled and stained it all up. And what we thought was so great, what we wanted so bad, we look back in a couple years and we think, or was it really that great? I've got news in 16 years. After I found my Lord and Savior, I found the only thing worth shouting about, the only thing that never wears off in this world, the only true joy, brother, that's not temporary, is what my God, what I let Him give me, brother, because it's on you. How much do you want them in your life? How much do you want to have them? I got news, you still got choices. Do you want a little bit of them? Well, you're just going to get a little bit. So do you want them wrapped? Do you want them cloaked in your life?
Yeah.
He will cloak your life.
Yes.
Joseph had his brothers right where he wanted them.
Yeah.
But I believe that Spirit of the Lord must have been moving a little bit.
Yeah.
And he said, no, mercy. Yeah. Mercy. He just hugged them and he loved them and he said, is our Father still alive?
Yeah.
You go and get them.
Yeah.
He said, go and get your wife and your children. Go and get your whole livelihood because the famine's still 5 more years. He said, and you're not going to be hungry.
Yeah.
He said, you come and move over here. See, God, He knows what He's doing.
Yes, He does.
Sometimes we can't quite see it, you know. There's things in this life that is hard to explain. There's troubles in this life that's hard to explain. But sometimes if we'll look the right way, you know, when I was just a young man, when I was 18, my mom, she called me one day. We had us a little home over in Mount Clemens and in the city up there in Michigan, and she called me and she said, Mike, the neighbor, they shot somebody and he's laying out in the front yard. And I said, Mom, I'm just a few streets over, and I come booking home, and I come to the house, and the police begin to start barricading it off, Brother Shad, and I begin to go in the house, and the policemen set up right there, waiting to try to find this man. Still had a family in the home, and they were just waiting. And I thought, what are you doing? That man's laying there, and they said, we can't go in. We got to wait for SWAT to come. If we just walk over there, he might start shooting all of us. And Brother Shadden, as this young unsaved man began to look at everything, I thought, what in the world is wrong with this place? What in the world is wrong with this world we're living in? And Brother Chris, about 3 hours we waited and wondered what's going on in that home, just to find out that everybody's gone. He's done killed everybody in himself. And I thought, what is wrong with this world? What are we thinking? You know, one would say, what is wrong with that world? But you want to know, a few streets over, in that same neighborhood, troubles and trials, just a few streets over, was a man standing behind a little barber chair, and every inner city kid that he could would walk in there and he'd say, what you been studying on? Reading the scripture. And I thought, you know what? Troubles are everywhere. But don't worry, God, He knows that they're there. And He's got There's no getting around it. But my God, He's prepared a better way.
Yes.
He's prepared a better life. If you want it today. And I got news, I can't serve the Lord for you. I can only serve Him for me.
Amen, brother.
I can choose how much I let Him influence me. I can choose how much I have Him, and you brothers can go ahead and sing. And I got news, it works the same for you. If you want a little bit of the Lord, that's probably all you're going to get. If you want Him. I want to be like the brothers who didn't feel like it was enough. It was like when I began to seek the Lord and I began to come out on church on Sunday and the Spirit moved.